Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing good. Today we are going to talk about some food which is high in calorie and low in GI. GI is glycemic index. I'll explain about glycemic index in short because I've done many videos related to glycemic index in the past, so you can check those videos. Glycemic index is basically a number between 0 and 100, which, like, the lower the number, it's good for people with diabetes. It wouldn't spike your blood glucose level. Sugar has 100, which is the worst. So don't eat any food which has a GI value above 50. Less than 50 or something like 30, 40 is really good for a person with diabetes. Now with diabetes, there is a situation for many people that they are losing weight. They need to have food which gives them sufficient calories or high calories, and that doesn't spike their blood glucose level. I had mentioned this in many videos, so I got some requests from few of our viewers, so I thought of doing a separate video focusing on food which is high in calories and good for diabetic people, have low GI value. Now, before getting into the details of the food, let me tell you few things which are very important. First thing is, GI value of a food would change. Suppose rice. Suppose you are going to eat it just cooked mildly, the GI value would be less. Suppose you are going to cook it very much, the GI value will be very high. That's not good for diabetic people. Fruits. See, ripened fruits, the GI value will go up. Mangoes. If you're just having a mango which is just ripened, or papaya. Usually papaya is something which I use very frequently, and I use papaya which is not much ripened. It's just like eatable kind of situation. If it is very ripened, the GI value goes up and it's not good for diabetic people. Then the other factor is processing. If a product is processed, the more it is processed, it will increase the GI value. So eat food as natural as possible. Now, mixing food with low GI value. I do love to have rice, but I have very little rice with lots of vegetables or lentils or dal or some beans or sprouted grams mixed with the rice, so that the GI value of the total food what I am having goes down. One more very important thing, see, there are two kinds of people in this world related to food. Some people live to eat. They like all kind of food. The second group of people is that they eat to live, because they want food to live actually, not really to enjoy or like to have all kinds of food. So when you are diabetic, you will have to come to the second category, that is eat to live. Just eat whatever is required for you. If you're going to eat all the food that you are going to like, that's not going to work. People suffering from weight loss or people after diagnosing diabetes, they find that their weight is going tremendously down. I get lots of comments related to this. They have to focus on food which gives them high calorie without spiking their blood glucose level. If your sugar level is high, it is very difficult to absorb those calories or to get the results of the food that you are eating. So it is very important to keep your diabetes level under check, and you need to have food which would not spike your blood glucose level. Few food that I would want to recommend is chickpea. Chickpea is really good. It's a very common food we take in India. So chickpea, you can have it with your breakfast. You add some vegetables to it, or if you are a non-vegetarian, you can add some chicken or something like that, which really would fill your stomach. Chickpea can be a good part of your meal. Lentils or dal. Dal is very commonly used in our house. So dal can be something which you can eat every day with some vegetables, like a curry or a fried dal. That's even with oats. I usually have dal or these chickpeas. Coming to oats, make sure that you are not buying that oats which, like, if you put some boiled milk, it gets cooked. You need to buy the oats, the old traditional oats. It's called the steel cut oats or rolled oats, which is not really very soft. It's a bit thick. If you have those kind of oats, it's like very good for people with diabetes. It won't spike your blood glucose level much. People say that when they take oats, their blood glucose level is going up. Definitely, if you're going to have oats which is like easily cooked ones, your blood glucose level will go up. So look for oats which is that steel cut oats, the old traditional oats. It's available in India. You can order it from Amazon. Sprouted grams. Sprouted grams is a very good source of protein, and it's ideal for diabetic people. It is a good source of calories as well as lots of micronutrients. It can be a part of your daily diet. You can make salads, or you can make even curry or something and have it with your breakfast, lunch or dinner. Soya beans is also a good source of protein, and as well as it has low GI value. It can help when you are diabetic. Peanut butter, almond butter. I had made a separate video on this. Peanut butter, almond butter can be a regular food for you. Peanut butter is really very good. It's a good source of protein, fat, and lots of micronutrients. You can have it with anything, like you can have it with if you're having some chapati, you can have more of this peanut butter on your chapatis, so that the glycemic index of the total food what you're taking goes down, and that would be helpful for you. But make sure that the peanut butter that you're buying doesn't have added sugar. Unsweetened peanut butter would be ideal. Paneer or cottage cheese, which is my favorite. I have made some videos related to paneer and cottage cheese. You can try that. I make usually the paneer burji, or what you call scrambled, with some vegetables, leaves, and it works really good. Dry fruits, almonds, walnuts are really good. Cashew nuts are good, but make sure that you are not using any roasted or salted nuts, because that would not be really good for your health. Greek yogurt is also a good source of protein and fat and lots of micronutrients. It can be part of your daily diet. What I do is 3 spoons of steel cut oats, 2 spoons of Greek yogurt, some almond milk. I keep it overnight soaked, and then morning I add some nuts or a little bit of honey if you want for some sweetness, or you can use stevia powder. That is also good. It wouldn't spike your blood glucose level. Make sure that honey has a problem. If you have any source to buy honey from people who are giving you the genuine honey, it would be good, because I was trying honey from different big brands, even from outside the country. Most of the honey was like spiking my blood glucose level. I couldn't take it. But recently, when I was in Chikmagalur, I got some honey from a farm, from a person who is 100% sure that nothing is mixed into it. And I used it, and it is working good for me. I don't use much. I would use a small spoon of honey into this oat mixture, and it works good. So make sure that when you're buying honey, if you can buy it from some farmer, honey farm directly, that would be great. Recently you might have heard about the Chinese syrup or something being added to most of the big brands of honey, like Dabur or other big brands. That was in the news, so not trustworthy. Then if you are a non-vegetarian, then you have really good source like eggs. I usually have minimum 2 eggs a day, both egg yolk and white. And sometimes if I need more protein, if I am working out and I'm on some different kind of diet, I may add 2 more egg whites, not egg yolks, because 2 egg yolks is more than enough for your micronutrients, and some more protein you can get from the egg whites. For protein, you can try whey protein. Whey protein is really good. You can have 1 scoop of whey protein depending upon your requirement. Whey protein, make sure that you are buying something which is of a good brand and that doesn't have any added sugar. Very important. Whey protein plus water is enough, or you can add some unsweetened almond milk or soya milk. That works good. Again, grilled chicken is really good source of calories as well as protein, and it's of low GI. It won't spike your blood glucose level. Even similarly, fish, grilled fish is really good. That is also good source of calories, as well as it has low GIs. It won't spike your blood glucose level. Carrots are really good. Avocados are really good. If you get avocados, butterfruit, try to have as much you can. See, some tips which you should really follow when you're diabetic. What happens for us is we will have our food cooked in big dishes, and we just go have some initially. We like the food, then we go and have some more. That's not the right way to have when you are on a strict diet. What you have to do is you have to take a plate where you put all the food what you're going to eat. That's it. You're not going to add anything more. You have your vegetables, you have your little bit of carbs or whatever it is, then your protein like chicken or your salad, all those things in your plate. That's it. Even if you feel that you want to eat more, you shouldn't do it. then you won't be able to maintain the right quantity of food which your body needs. You may be eating something more or less. These are the food which I have tried, I have been taking regularly. These are my regular food. If you have anything else which if you feel that you can add to the diet, other than this, I remember is millets. I use bajra rotis a bit with some dal curry or chicken curry or fish curry, that works good. And again, I am on intermittent fasting, so my uh, meals are like only 2 times a day. 2 times I eat really well. Within this 2 meals, I need to make sure that I get sufficient calories for the entire day. And morning I go for my workout, jogs, and to maintain all these things, it's really important to have right food, right quantity with low glycemic index. So these list of food would be helpful for you guys. There are some links in the description. Check out those links. Those would be helpful for you. Anything else from my side, please let me know. I'll try to answer. Bye for now. Take care.